Good day, guys. This is GBR Electronics, and you're watching GBR Tech on the moves. Now we have in the bench is a code 25 Marshall guitar amp. So the problem of this guitar amp is no power at all. And the first technician referred to me this amp, and so what I did, it giving me headache of the different parts used in this, but it's easy to do magic with internet. Just search the parts number, so the pins, and so that's why I came out. It's very hard to purchase parts. You have to buy online, take several days, weeks. So what I did, or what we always did when concerning about power supply, is modification. So we have this small board. This we call this 4 wires. We have also 3 wires inside the box. So whenever encounter power supply problem, we do it fast. But this amp using SMP is 4 wires is used for SMPS power supply. It acts as the regulator. So the old regulator is damaged, so replace 4 wires, 3 wires, 5 wires, many kinds of modules, power modules. So in this amp, I remove the PWM, and the regulator. So in this power supply, it also have the built-in DC-DC converter, acts as a regulator for the system inside the guitar amp, or the main board of the amp, the digital processor of the amp. So it is the supply for the processor, and the so I worked this amp just yesterday. So this is the problem I encountered, because it has one coupled optocoupler. So in the internet, it says na it has two optocoupler in one package. So the problem is the PWM of the DC-DC converter is broken. So I removed also the DC-DC converter IC, and what's that? Trace the lines, how many volts. It's very hard. So I just found out that the supply for the amp is only 15 volts, because I found the capacitor. You see the capacitor, it just rated 25 volts. So it means it doesn't rated over 20 volts, because the capacitor is only 25. So I put the feedback of the power modules in the 15. So first I set it to 12 volts, but the supply for the processor or the system board is only 3 volts. So I guess in the first place, I guess it's 5 volts. So uh, so that's the problem. uh, so, so I increased the feedback, so the supply for the amp, and I use replacing the DC-DC converter. I use the buck converter. You can buy this one the online. I replace, so I set it to first in the 3.3 because the output of the second supply is 5 volts only. That's why set to 3.3, and it's working fine. But I try to set it to 5 volts. The system is malfunctioning, over voltage, so I set it back to 3.3, the system normals. So now we are testing back the pump. So you all can see. So when I'm repairing SMPS and put modules, I always use a fuse bulb. So whenever it have short in the circuit, it will light the bulb. And also I have the isolation transformer in there. I use also isolation transformer so that the board will not be connected to live. So the this sets for the 15 volts for the amp, and this sets for the system. This one. So let's power it up. Now it's power. As you see, Marshall. I forgot to slow down.
Sé que te voy a extrañar, sé que tú volverás, sé que tu cuerpo ardiente, sé que pide más y quiere candela y lo pongo a gozar. Sé que noche y día siempre pide más. Ella es simpática, ella es atlética, ella la mini corta que hace alucinar. No solo sus curvas son la gozar, que los libros que hacen suspirar. Sé que él pide más. Sé que te voy a extrañar, sé que tú volverás, sé que tu cuerpo ardiente, sé que pide más y quiere candela y lo pongo a gozar. Sé que noche y día siempre pide más. Ella es simpática, ella es atlética, ella la mini corta que hace alucinar.
Okay, that's the Marshall code 25. So in my other videos, I also have videos how to install four wires. So watch it, guys, so that you know how to install four wires. And thank you for watching. This is GBR Electronics live at